Welcome to the Discovery System. Today we are going to show you a very basic cash sale, the type that may represent sales across your parts counter. You will go to the menu and select Point of Sale and then Point of Sale. Now you will enter your PIN. Your PIN is a 4-digit number that identifies you as the data entry person. In most circumstances you will also be the salesperson, but it allows you to segment the two positions so you have full accountability. If this is a quick sale and the item is not likely to be returned, or you will not need to track the sale back to a specific customer later, then you can simply press Enter and your customer will default to cash. The salesperson is associated with the PIN. It will default to reflect the same person. However, if you are a data entry clerk and you are just entering the sale for one of your salespeople, you will want to put their initials in here. Press Enter to continue. You may then either barcode scan or type in the product code. That will take you down to quantity. You will have a retail set per your price matrix. Generally, for the customer cash, you will just take the retail as given. However, you may edit that. Quantity, perhaps they are getting 2, just type in a 2 and press Enter. This is the only item that this customer is purchasing, so you are ready to close the sale. You may either press F7 or use your mouse to click F7 Invoice Options. This is a quick checkout, so press F5 or use the mouse to click. The default is for full payment. If this is a cash sale, you would select Cash, and you need to know the amount of change to give. You may enter the amount tendered, such as $20. The change due will be displayed. The default is to produce an invoice. If that is fine, you can simply continue. If you need a receipt instead, you can use the up arrow or your mouse to select Receipt. Press F2, use the mouse to click Save, or simply press Enter to move to the Save button and accept it. Again, it is reminding you that change is due to your customer. Press F2 when you are ready to continue. The invoice has been saved and the receipt is going to the printer. That's it. That is how simple it is to do a quick sale over your parts counter. Now let's make it a bit more detailed with a serialized sale to an actual customer. You begin the same way by entering your PIN. Since you need to know the customer, you may either enter the code if you know it or search for it. I'll show you a quick search. Our customer codes are based on the first 5 letters of an individual's last name or a business's first name. We are selling to Jones Transport, so I'll type in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters, press Enter, and you'll see a list pops that shows all possible matches. Jones Transport is the first one in the list, so I can simply press Enter to select it. You could also select by using your mouse. I want to create a new sale, so I'll press F5 or use my mouse to select Sale. The salesperson, as before, defaults to match the PIN. If I am also the salesperson, I can press Enter to continue, or I may change the initials if I am acting as the data entry person for one of my salespeople. I may now use a barcode scanner, or I might type in the product code. This time I want to sell a serialized good. I press the up arrow to move to the type box and select 2 for serialized product. I know they are buying one of my zero-turn mowers, but I don't know the complete product code. It begins with ZTT, so I type that and press Enter. A list of all product codes beginning with ZTT will be displayed. I am selling the 42-inch, so I highlight it and press Enter. You may also use the mouse to select it from the grid. I am not going to assign a serial number at this time. They are in the warehouse and I am not sure which one is in front or on top and easily accessible. I will let the delivery team assign a number when they prep the delivery. However, if I was selling a one only or a floor model, I could assign the serial number right now. I'll just press enter to continue. Retail to default to what is set on this product code. I may accept it, change it, or add a discount. I'm going to accept the default, so I will just press enter to accept the info as given. My product code for this item is set to ask about a delivery ticket. This gives me an opportunity to create notes for the delivery team. If I have delivery instructions, which are in the center here, set on my customer, they will automatically save with the work order. I'm going to set the estimated delivery date for next Tuesday using the calendar. I can specify a time if that is important to my customer. Once I complete all of my instruction, I will press F2 or use the mouse to save. I'm now ready to close. You may either press F7 or use your mouse to select Invoice Options. This time my customer is going to give me $414.92 in a personal check and will finance the balance. Press F6 or use your mouse to select multiple payment types. The focus goes immediately to Add Payment. Just press Enter to begin. I'll select Check and then enter the amount of the check. Press Enter again, enter in the check number. Press Enter again. If this customer has given me a PO and it's important that I know that number, I may enter that information and then press Enter. You're taken immediately to the Save Payment. Just press Enter on it. You can see that it puts the payment into the grid and immediately sets you up to add another payment. Just press Enter again, repeating the process to select Finance this time. You can see it's done the math and it's displaying the balance. That is correct, so I'll press Enter. If I have an approval number, I can press that information, press Enter. It's the same purchase order number, I just accept it. Again, I'm taking to Save Payment. I will press Enter again. You can see that it has put the second payment into the grid and has immediately moved me down so that I can close this invoice. I can select Invoice or Receipt just as I did before. This time I'm going to select Invoice. Again, mouse, F2 key, or just Enter on the Save button. Your invoice will go to your invoice printer. We're putting ours to the screen so that you may see it. There is our tractor, and if I scroll all the way down, you can see that part of this was paid with a check, part of it was paid with financing. The complete amount was paid. There's no balance due. The invoice has been saved. Our point of sale system also allows you to create quotes and layaways, process returns, and take payments on account. You can calculate package pricing, change taxing authorities, and add line discounts. When you sell serialized goods, you have full communication with your service department so that assembly and delivery can be scheduled. If you are interested in seeing more detail, please give us a call.
The Discovery System. The power is in the links.